In the late 19th century, a group of psychologists and philosophers founded functionalism to counter Edward B. Titchener's structuralism. They believed that every behavior has a reason and was more interested in the capability of the mind than the process of thought. Today we're going to talk about how Harvey Carr's rat experiment shaped the modern understanding of motor control and muscle memory. Born in 1873, Harvey Carr studied under John Dewey, one of the founders of functionalism. As a prominent functionalist at the University of Chicago, Carr rejected the popular notion that the mind was just a collection of sensations and feelings. He wanted proof of how organisms actually learn. In 1907, he collaborated with John Watson and conducted his most famous experiment, the Kerplunk experiment. The experiment was set up like any rat maze experiment: a runway, a rat, a goal, and a surprise. First, Carr let the rat run the same path repeatedly until it could do it blindfolded. Classic habit formation, nothing groundbreaking yet. Then came the twist. One night, Carr lowered the floor by 8 inches. The result? Kerplunk! The rat falls flat. The rat didn't just fall once, it fell repeatedly. Even after seeing the drop, even after experiencing it, the rat kept expecting the floor to be where it used to be. But why? Because it had developed what Carr called a spatial expectation. Spatial expectation is the brain's way of predicting where something will appear or happen, based on past experiences and cues from the environment. For example, if you always find your keys on the table by the door, you expect them to see there each time you look. This expectation helps us quickly respond to things by focusing our attention on where we think they'll be, saving time and effort in every task. Sound familiar? 2,000 years earlier, Aristotle preached that learning comes from experience and repetition. Both thinkers recognized that organisms don't just respond to their environment, they build expectations based on past experiences. Look around today. Car's insights are everywhere. When you text and walk expecting the ground to be level, when drivers brake before seeing danger, your brain constantly makes spatial predictions, just like those rats. Modern neuroscience confirms what Carr discovered through his simple experiment. Whether it's AI learning to navigate, or humans adapting to VR environments, we're still building on his fundamental insight. Minds create models of space and time to function. Every time you're walking without looking in front of you, every time you catch yourself before a fall, you're proving Carr right. Our brains don't just react. They predict, they expect, they learn. So next time you trip on an unexpected step, remember, you're experiencing the same principle Carr discovered with a rat and a drop floor.